Everyone you meet is a miracle. Firstly, there's the miracle of existence. The fact that in order for someone to exist, their mother and father had to meet, and their grandparents, their great-grandparents, and so on, right the way to the beginning of time. And it doesn't stop there. Any given couple can have any number of different children. So how was it that you were the one who ended up here, as opposed to all the potential brothers and sisters you might have had? It goes deeper than genetics too. Take a pair of identical twins. At first, you've got one egg, and all being well, eventually one child will enter the world. But then the egg splits, and now you've got two different kids on the way, sharing the same genes, but each with their own quirks, personality traits, and identities. As an identical twin myself, I think about that a lot. It's crazy to think that the original egg, before it split, wasn't me or my twin brother. It would have been a separate third guy who would have looked like us and had similar interests, but would have had his own unique consciousness, features, and experience of the world. He almost won the near impossible lottery of existence, but at the last minute, he lost out. And of course, if that hadn't happened, if the egg hadn't split, I would never have existed. And what a tragedy for the world that would have been. Secondly, there's the miracle of crossed paths. If you cross paths with someone, that just means that your life paths overlap and you meet someone by chance for the first time. I filmed this video in a city called Changsha in China, where I was on holiday for a week over the winter break. And this trip was special in that I made 5 new friends just literally walking around. One at a metro station, trying to get through the baggage security check. 2 setting off firecrackers on the pavement outside a shopping mall. And 2 more when I was hanging around outside a convenience store, checking my phone for the direction of my hotel in the early hours of the morning. And I met even more new people through some of these friends when they invited me to a bar on my last night in China. It's funny, you meet people all the time, but you never think of all the tiny events and decisions that led to it, or the fact that if just one of those things had been different, you'd never have known them at all. What if I hadn't packed that aerosol deodorant in my luggage? I wouldn't have been delayed at the metro station going through the bag scanning security check. And if you really want to blow your mind, you can keep going back through all the decisions and events that led to those things too. The fact that I wouldn't have bought that deodorant if I hadn't seen it on sale walking around a 7-Eleven. That I wouldn't have been in the 7-Eleven if I hadn't been waiting to meet my friend at the Baskin-Robbins next door. And that I wouldn't have suggested meeting my friend at Baskin-Robbins for ice cream if I hadn't just had a really spicy kimchi jjigae for lunch. And so on and so forth. Now, maybe these kinds of holiday meetings seem particularly random. But even with someone you've known your entire life, be it a childhood friend or family member, it still took millions of tiny decisions and events, spanning back generations, for you to end up knowing each other. And no matter who it is, the fact that you were born in the same era, on top of the miracle of being born at all, is pretty incredible. When you think about both of these things, the miracles of existence and crossed paths, hopefully you'll feel a sense of gratitude. But actually, it's hard to feel gratitude in your daily life. No one wakes up in a morning and says, "Oh wow, I'm alive. What an amazingly lucky thing." That would be kind of weird. When you're on top of the world, you tend to take the good things in life for granted. And when you're down in the dumps, well, life doesn't seem like much of a gift at all. But I think gratitude can help at both of these extremes. It can help keep you grounded during the good times, which can help you appreciate the good things in life even more. And if you're going through bad times, gratitude, even for the very smallest things in life, can help you get through the darkest days. Because no matter how bad your situation seems, there's always something to be grateful for. And hopefully, one of those things might be the people around you. The best friend you sat next to throughout high school, your parents, your new workmate, or even the barista at your local coffee shop, whose name you don't even know, but who knows exactly what you're going to order and brightens your day with a familiar grin every time you walk in there. So the next time you're hanging out with someone you know or come across a familiar face, take a second to think about how crazy it is that you met in the first place. Hopefully it'll help you take them for granted a little bit less and encourage you to be good to them and show your appreciation even when you're tired and not really in the mood to socialize. And be good to yourself as well. Don't forget that you're a miracle too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.